Greetings and salutations. In today's video we're going to do a video about the Tribble test server and the new skill revamp and stuff like that. So let's go into my tutorial person who I have gotten to level up quite a lot. I've also migrated all my 7 different characters from the holodeck server to the Tribble server. So I finally got access to beta testing, yay! Okay, now this is the first time I'm logging into this character since migrating it over, making a copy of it to this test server, and now it's got all this stuff. You know, it's going to give us a little tutorial on the new skills. We've got to purchase our skills because with this new skill revamp, it is going to reset all your skills to nothing. So if you don't redo them, it would be a hindrance to your gameplay. Alright, it says you have earned your first skill points. Click here to learn more. Alright, so you've got space, ground and specializations all put under the skill system here. So skills will increase your effectiveness in both space combat and ground. Select any skill to see a full description of the benefits gained by purchasing it. Every space skill costs 1 space point to purchase, while every ground skill costs 1 ground point. You will earn 1 space point every level and 1 ground point every 5 levels until you reach level 50. For each skill purchased, you will earn progress in an unlock path. Space skills have 3 paths corresponding to the engineer, science or tactical categories, while ground skills have only 1 single unlock path. Where did the skill trainer go? Okay, that's all. I thought there was more parts to it. Okay, so right now I am in an engineering character who is level 57. She was level 40 in the last video, and I haven't done any missions. I've just been from doing the daily events, and some PvE queues, some of these. In Tribble there's no one playing, so that's why Tribble's not like really an alternative place to actually play the game. Anyway, so yeah, let's try creating some skills that I think would be logical, and you can drop a comment and tell me what you think of what skills I selected, and maybe I'll try it out on a red alert or something. Alright, so it's an engineer who has, let's have a look at what kind of abilities. Oh, that's all messed up. I don't really like the ship that I'm using right now, to be honest, as well. Might just change that quickly back to the Krenim science ship. Okay, did it do that properly? Yeah, looks like it. Not quite, not really, actually not at all. No. Oh no, and it's damaged. Oh, I can repair it, that's good. Sorry about this bit. Just putting the build back to not the way I wanted it. Distractions. Okay. Oh, my thing is still messed up. Oh well. So she's an engineer with the science ship. Alright, so hull restoration. Get 50 plus hull restoration. I think I'll purchase that. Hull capacity. 50% extra hull capacity. I think I'll purchase that. Science. Shield restoration. Yes, 50% extra of that. I'll take that. Shield capacity. Alright, I'll take that. 50% extra of that. Energy weapons training. 50% extra. Yep, I think I'll take that too. Projectile weapons. Yes, in this build I am using a projectile weapon. So normally I wouldn't select this on my other ones because I don't use projectiles normally. But I've got a torpedo on this one, as you just saw me when I was playing with that. So as I'm using the space set here that includes that. Oh, I'm missing a piece of it, I think. That. That's better. Okay. So, but I'll only do one because it's only one of my weapons. Alright, improved hull restoration. Yes, I'll do that. Advanced hull restoration. Yes, please. Improved hull capacity. Yep. Advanced hull capacity, extra 15%, yes. Improved shield restoration, yes please. I'll just keep improving the restoration. I'd rather restoration than capacity with that one. And with the weapons, I'll just go one more up. And actually, I'll go to the next one now because see how it's unlocked the next level. Lieutenant Commander instead of Lieutenant. Alright, so we can move on if we wish, and we can just go all the way down that side, all the way down science, or tactical or engineering. So you could choose a particular path that corresponds with the path of your character. Oops, sorry about that. Okay, hull plating, energized hull plating and abrasive hull plating. Yeah, so I'm building a tanky thing, but it's also going to be good with science and stuff. Damage control increases the rate at which your hull is passively repaired over time. Yes, please. Shield regeneration. Yes, we always want to have as much as that as possible. Improved regen. Yes. And advanced regen. Okay, yes. Shield hardness. I think I'll skip that. Go to targeting expertise. Yeah, I think I want to have at least 1 point in every tactical thing. Defensive maneuvering. No, I don't want that one. I'm going to eventually get the pilot specializations and stuff. And she's flying a good maneuvering kit. Electroplasmas flow. Okay, so this improves power transfer rate. Yep. So that's always good for all types, but especially for science stuff. Improved EPS flow. Yep. And full impulse energy shunt. No, I won't go for that one. Impulse expertise. Improved impulse. Nah. Advanced impulse. No thanks. Control. Okay. Nah. Drain. Yeah, I like to drain. I'm a drainer. Hull penetration. Increases your damage dealt by weapons. Yes. Improved hull penetration, hull pen. Shield penetration. Yes, I'm going to go for all the points in that. And we've just unlocked the next level for captain. I'm by no means an expert at this, and sorry, I'm not drilling into what each skill does. We just sort of I'm sort of doing it as someone would normally do it, I guess. But if you had more time, you could spend hours reading all these descriptions, and that would be a joyful experience. Shield and auxiliary system power. Yes, please. I want that. Do I want offensive subsystem tuning plus weapons and engine power? Yes, please. Exotic particle generator. Yes, I'm using science abilities. If you have a look at my stations, I've got two science stations. I could actually make that 3, maybe. But I don't really have very good abilities on that person. I need to retrain them. Put that back. Using attack patterns and stuff. Okay, so anyway, back to this. Okay, whoops, it's back to captain. Long range sensor targeting. This reduces the weapon damage penalty incurred by being distant. Yeah, I'm always far away from my guys, so I should get that one. Weapon up 50% extra weapons power. And weapon specialization. This improves your critical hit. Oh, so that's really important because to kill things, you want to have as much critical hit and critical chance as possible. So you should always try to get as much of that as you possibly can. Weapons proficiency is critical chance. Yes, we want as much of that. That's what I meant as well. So but that was the chance one. The other one was the damage one. Okay, maybe I didn't need as much in damage. Oh well, too late now. Once you've purchased one and you've made a mistake, too bad. You'd have to retrain. That costs money. So Cryptic have said they'll give us all one extra free retrain, so we all get 2 retrains on each one of our characters. So that'll be good. Shield system power. Yes, I'm always don't have enough power on my shields. Go on. Auxiliary. No, I'll leave that one. Weapons power. Yes. No. Exotic particles. Yes, I like to kill people with science abilities. Yes, we'll go all the way on that one. Long range sensor targeting. Yeah, I like to stay away from people. Oh, but maybe I should go move to the next level now, because you know, you should just get all the things you want, and then if you've got any points left, keep buying. But you know, I might run out of points before I actually. How many have I got left? Spent 14, spent 12, spent 15. Ground points. I've got 5 space points left. Oh no! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 4, 6. Yep. So there's 6 down there. I can only choose. Oh no! I've kind of done too many of these ones. Okay, warp core potential, 3% power to everything. Oh, that's great. Oh, engineering readiness reduces the recharge time on energy on engineers. Scientific readiness, science bridge officer abilities. Okay, shield mastery, negate a critical hit once per 20 seconds. Coordinated protocols, hull capacity and shield capacity for hanger pets. I'm not using a hanger pet on this person. Tactical readiness. So tactical bridge officer ability recharge time reduced. Okay, so we want the warp core potential. Yes. And improved warp core. I don't know. Should I do all these recharge things? Shield mastery. Negate a critical hit. That sounds good for staying alive. Engineer. Only got 3 points left. Okay, yeah, I guess I will reduce my bridge officer abilities and then science abilities. And I've only got 1 left. Oh, tactical readiness, recharge time. Oh, that's the one for hanger pets. Or I could go. And reflected attacker or restore a portion of your shields. Engineering readiness, subsystem power. Oh, my last point. What should I spend it on? I guess this one, so I can do that, you know, tactical people faster. And that's all I got to on that one. But I've done this differently on my 2 other characters, which I've logged into on Tribble so far. So I'll show you them at the end of the video, because what we're going to do next is this red alert. I'm not going to bother with ground right now. Oh no, I've got to, but I want to do this. Is it going to go off? I don't know. Anyway, now look, this is the other news that I wanted to talk about, but I wasn't sure if I should mention it when I was introducing the video, because I read the blog from Cryptic about this. This is a new specialization tree, and it's called Strategist. While the Strategist Specialization is active, you will gain 5% increase to your maximum shield capacities. This bonus is increased by a small amount through each point in specialization. So that's pretty awesome. Ooh, I don't have any points to purchase any, but let's just take a look. Logistics support. Show of force. Counter offensive. Ooh. And devastationary tactics. What? Okay. And ground. So I'm going to go for weapons proficiency. Yes, we want to be good at using our weapons. Oh no, the red alert's over. Endurance training. Health capacity. Okay, yes. Personal shield expert. 60% personal shields. Yes, please. And then 7 left. Kit performance. Yes. So you should always probably go for at least 1 in each category. And then regeneration, yes, I want to stay alive. Armor expert, this will make your armor better, okay. Kit efficiency, weapon criticals. Okay, extra critical chance on your weapons, yes please, I want to kill that bad guys. Weapon expert proficiency, weapon penetration, yeah, you always want penetration to get through their shields. I've only got 2 points left. Shield master, personal shields, 40%, or shield hardness. Okay, I'll go for the 40% extra personal shields. And then I've got 1 point left, might as well put it into being DPS. See. Okay, now I don't know if I'll really be able to demonstrate both ground and space on this character in Tribble. Okay, so there are these. Where am I? Which one's the closest one? This one here? Assimilate the barbarians quickly. It sounds a bit too loud. Looks like I've got a flashing light at me. Just get rid of this stuff while it flies to that red alert. Sorry about that. So yeah, this is kind of an update on many things, isn't it? As you can see, this character is coming along nicely. Been collecting stuff and working on its build and that. I'm actually ahead of this because I did this about a couple of days ago, and I've acquired like the Borg console, the assimilated console for it, which isn't in here. Just hang on a second. Alright, so deep space encounter. Demonstrate to see whether or not it works, I guess. I don't have my ability tray set up properly. Might be missing buttons and stuff. Why is the server not responding? It's Tribble, nobody's using it, really, are they? Okay. There, the Borg. Will I be able to defeat the Borg on my own? Everything gets reset when you move to Tribble. God, I set it all up again. Oh man, this is just a total mess. These things don't need to be here. Oh, what's that button? Threatening stance. Oh, that's the new threatening stance button, and they've changed it, I think. I don't know. Anyway. Oh man. Sorry, I'm just trying to set this up as quickly as I possibly can. Ramming speed. Okay. Damn it. What does that button do? Threat generation. No, I don't want everybody shooting me, thanks. So threat generation basically means that everybody will shoot you. So I need to get these buttons back down there so I can defeat the enemies properly. So that's the cool button you get with that space set. I mean, it's a weapon set. Timeline stabilizer. Well, that's pretty impressive. I really want to play it, but I'm kind of busy doing this. Didn't have more batteries than just that battery. Ugh. Where's that battery? Okay, we're only halfway through the Borg thing. Alright. Let's see if I can defeat this guy. Oh no. Another thing they've changed is the whole like crew and crew being alive mechanic has been removed from the game entirely. See how it's not there anymore? Now, to be honest, I was one of those people who liked that mechanic, and I always made, like, I used powers down here that would help my crew stay alive, like, you know, emergency powered or inertial dampeners, for example. And I used to do this, I mean, I still will be doing it, brace for impact all the time. That used to keep your crew alive. Now it just gives you kinetic damage resistance. I think they've changed that. I don't know. Anyway, but oh well. Maybe it was an extra mechanic causing the game to be laggy. I'm hoping that once this goes live, maybe the lag will be stopped. Wouldn't that be nice? I think it would be worth losing that game mechanic in order to have the whole gameplay smoother. He hasn't said anything about that, I'm just making an assumption. There is like a live stream that you should watch on Twitch that's from, you know, the game developers and stuff. That's really informative on this topic of this new skill revamp. So that was it for that. Yeah, well, that was pretty impressive, I think, for a level 57 character who let's face it, has really low end equipment here. I mean, there's no space set. This is just all really boring stuff that I got off the exchange or I crafted myself, and then from the one you know, featured mission thing. Oh, I did get these two vulnerability locators, polar on critical chance. So this is a polar on build, my first polar on build as well, because all my other builds have been anti-proton. And I'm using these three things. Oh, there was a grappler, but I didn't have the button. Should replace that with something better. But I don't really have anything else. Where was the grappler button? There it was. Yeah. I want to try ground combat, but how can I do that? I'd have to enter a mission or something. I really don't know. It's not worth doing, is it? I'll just move on. Alright, now, so that was cool. Tell me what you think. Let's try out now my other characters, just the two that I already did the skill revamp spec points on, which is Timo and Toby here, I think. Alright, so in Timo, who's one of my mains, but probably the person I've made the most mistakes on in the past, so he's not really the top character I have. Anyway, let's have a look. Once it loads, loading Doroza Station. So Doroza Station's where you get cool stuff for free when you're on Tribble, which is, you know, fun to have, but then you can only test it and you can't really play much with it. But anyway, so yeah, here I am. Let's have a look. Skills over here. That's how I set up the ground ones. So in little similar to the other one. Running generation, weapon proficiency, weapon expert. Because this is a tactical captain, I put more things into tactical routes. So now let's have a look at the space, and as you can see, I tried to keep it all on the tactical side as much as possible, knowing also that science ability is a good way to kill things, and that I also don't like dying. But I don't have like all the points that I should have in hull restoration and all that kind of thing. And I thought that I wanted to try out different builds with this skill revamp system. That's the whole reason why Cryptic has given everybody access to it, so that you can actually try out your skill builds before the game goes, this new system goes live. We don't even have a date yet on that. I think it's another few weeks. It could be another week, it could be a day from now. Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, so as you can see, this is just a beam build, so I don't have any points in projectile weapons. Put it all into energy weapons training, expertise. I mean, I don't like flying around much. I like to just, you know, be a big whale and fly big ships in this character. So I don't put points into the engineering, maneuverability kind of stuff, but I put it into subsystem power, defensive systems, defensive tuning. EPS is always really important. Probably should have gone another point there, but as I said, I was just experimenting. I could retrain this, and you know, I was trying to see as well if I could get this bottom bar to go right up to the top on tactical, but I can't because I don't use projectiles and stuff, so that's why I couldn't really do that one there. Yeah, I don't have hanger pets on this character either, so I didn't put any points into that there. And yeah, put more points into restoration than extra stuff. Yeah, damage control, hull plating. Yeah, no, didn't do that one. Okay, so that's pretty interesting. And I've got those are all filled out. Yeah, isn't this exciting, this new strategic one? That will be really cool. Let's have a look how I did it on the other one. I'm not even sure if I did do it on the other one. I remember logging into him. I don't know if I actually... Which one was it? This one here, Toby. Not sure, we'll see. I think I have, but I can't even remember. I do so many things. Okay. Looks like I think I did. And then I tested it. Let's see. Yep, so that's how I set up the ground ones. They're a bit different. More staying alive stuff. And this is how I set up the space, and as you can see here, it's more engineering, tilting to the engineering, with a little bit in science and a little bit more in tactical, but it's a bit more well balanced than the other one as well, I guess. Got 4 points in. It's more similar to what I did with the 7 of 9 character, 7 of 2016 character, I mean. Yeah, very similar actually. So it's probably how I'll end up setting them all up, but I don't know. Anyway, I'd like to know what other people think, and of course I've got to watch the other videos the other YouTubers put out on the topic, especially once after it actually comes out, and you know, because this is all pending and they're still working on it, and so anything could change between now and when it actually goes live on the live servers, on the holodeck server. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I have to say I'm very impressed that they did this. I did think the old system was pretty confusing and stuff, and I've also heard them say, you know, the code wasn't very efficient in the back end on it, so it's good that they're able to improve the efficiency of the program game code, and also improve, I think, what should be user friendliness and stuff. So that's good. So I commend them for doing this, and I think it's a good job. And yeah, I guess I'm a little bit sad to see the crew mechanic gone, but it will make the gameplay, it's one less thing to worry about. Yeah, I mean, I used to use the Jemadar shields because they had Jemadar crew bracing, and which would keep your crew alive. Things like that, you know, people won't need to do that anymore. Oh well. Anyway, so I hope you enjoyed this video from the team of Borg, Unimatirx 01 Productions show or something. Yeah. If you haven't subscribed already, please do that. Share this video with your friends, and drop a comment and tell me what you think of the skill revamp and the new specialization point for strategist. Yay. And anything else you want to say, I'm always happy to talk to people. Yeah, alright, well, till next time, live long and prosper. Bye.